Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Brooks, and I'm really excited to be here today as the newest member of the kitchen team. Before we get started working together, I wanted to share a little bit about who I am, where I come from, and how I ended up here working as a chef in this restaurant about 8 to 10 years after beginning my college journey. My path to this point has been shaped by my family, my education, and my dedication to cooking. So today, I'm going to walk you through that story. My purpose has always been centered around food, specifically Italian food. I grew up surrounded by it. My grandparents owned delis in New York, and some of my earliest memories are of watching my grandfather cook. He taught me how to prepare traditional Italian dishes, the kind you don't just learn from a recipe book. These were techniques passed down through generations, and every dish comes with history and pride. My purpose became clear early on. I wanted to become a chef who could bring authentic Italian cuisine to people everywhere, not just as a meal, but as an experience that reflects my culture and my family's traditions. Purpose matters to me because cooking isn't just something I do, it's part of who I am. Food is how my family connected with one another. It's how we celebrated, how we showed love, and how we preserved our culture. My values, things like authenticity, creativity, discipline, and tradition, all fit naturally into the culinary world. My strengths, like staying detail oriented, working well under pressure, and staying open to learning, also support this path. So choosing a career in the culinary field wasn't random. It was something that grew from my identity, my passions, and my long term goals. My journey officially began at Valencia College. I started by earning my AA degree, which gave me the foundation I needed academically. Valencia gave me more than just classes. It gave me structure, opportunities, and resources that helped me stay on track. After completing my AA, I transferred to earn a bachelor's degree in culinary management. This degree was important because it taught me not only how to cook at a professional level, but also how to handle the business side of the restaurant industry. The best part? A majority of my education was covered through Bright Futures and other scholarships and grants. Not having to worry about major tuition costs gave me the freedom to focus on my growth and experiences. To succeed in my academic pathway, I had to be disciplined and use the support around me. I followed the AA degree pathway closely and made sure I stayed on top of my grades. Valencia's learning centers helped me with general education courses, while the professional production kitchens gave me hands-on experience that made it feel like I was already working in a real restaurant. Some of the most important lessons came from courses like Food Service Sanitation Management, which taught me proper safety and sanitation, and Food and Beverage Cost Control, which taught me the financial side of running a kitchen. A skill chefs don't always think about, but absolutely need. I also completed mandatory internships that gave me real world experiences and helped me build professional connections. During my last semesters of college, I started working as a line cook at a restaurant. That job is where I really learned what the restaurant industry feels like day to day. I learned how to work efficiently, communicate clearly, and stay calm under pressure. As I gained experience, I started taking on more responsibility. I learned more about kitchen management, ordering inventory, and making sure the kitchen ran smoothly during service. Eventually, after graduation, I received an investment opportunity that allowed me to move toward opening my own restaurant. Along the way, I earned all the necessary certifications and licenses: a business license, a EIN, a food service license, a certificate of occupancy, and a seller's permit. This taught me how much work goes into the legal and organizational side of running a food business. Today, I work as a chef in a full service Italian restaurant, and every day in the kitchen is different. Some days are focused on menu planning and recipe development. Experimenting with flavors, testing ingredients, and creating dishes that reflect Italian tradition while still feeling fresh and modern. Other days are more fast-paced. I supervise the kitchen staff, manage inventory, inspect deliveries, and make sure everything meets our standards for quality and freshness. I also keep track of food costs and try to minimize waste. During service, I focus on consistency and presentation, making sure every dish leaves the kitchen looking and tasting exactly how it should. Being a chef means balancing creativity with discipline, and I love it. To do my job well, there are a lot of skills I use every day. Knife skills, cooking techniques, and plating are the obvious ones, but there's much more. Food safety and sanitation are huge responsibilities. Flavor development, time management, teamwork, and leadership all play big roles too. Being a chef requires you to think ahead, communicate clearly, and make decisions quickly under pressure. It's challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Looking into the future, I want to keep growing as a chef. I plan to continue developing new recipes, learning new techniques, and experimenting with flavors while staying true to my Italian roots. My long-term goal is to eventually expand, maybe open additional locations, or create a unique dining concept that highlights traditional Italian food in a modern way. No matter where I go, I want my cooking to reflect my culture, my family, and everything I've learned on this journey. Thank you for listening to my story. I'm really excited to be a part of this team, to learn from all of you, and to contribute everything I can to this kitchen. I'm looking forward to working together and sharing the passion I have for authentic Italian cuisine.